Estoy transmitiendo desde el canal de Gypsy. Me transmite en inglés. Bueno, aquí en español. Ahorita le subo el audio. Hablan en inglés. Esta parte es la parte de la muela, la que normalmente siempre esquipeamos. Digamos directo a las partidas, pero aquí hay que disparárselo todo. GC se movió hacia la derecha. Vamos a ver si podemos escuchar algo.
Easily.
Oh.
Easily. I would easily. Easily. I personally think Soma wins most of the time. Personally. If they were to play online, let me tell you this. If Soma and Flash right now were to play X amount of games online, let's say 10, 20, 50, whatever, Soma would win. 100%. 110% he would win. No doubt about it. But obviously, that's not the context. So in this context, I think Flash is just a different beast. But I mean, I think, you know, honestly, I got polluted by that video, by how Light was talking about how Flash is a different beast and stuff. No. Flash, honestly, he almost got knocked out of his group if you think about it. Well, he didn't really almost get knocked out. He did lose to Jaedong, and then he almost lost to Snow. Honestly, against Snow, that was so close. And when I was watching Flash play those games, I didn't think it was like as killer as I thought he would be. I think versus Light, he looked scary, but I just don't think Light is scary in a tournament environment. I think Soma, I really think Soma is favored, man. Like, I really think Soma's favored. You know, if I were to give, I think Soma wins 4-3. I think Soma wins 4-3. Okay, there you go. That's my prediction. Just to keep it interesting. I have no idea what the fuck Flash is gonna play. No fucking clue. Game 7 on match point. It's got to be like 4-2, 4-3 Soma for sure. I think.
I will say 4-2 to Flash.
But to be honest, I think today any result is possible.
Mira qué cantidad de gente hay ahí.
Any result is possible, I think today.
Dios
any
mío.
result is possible.
No va a haber ningún CC First Mech.
Wow! Wow, these guys are all fucking non-believers. Look at that. The only people that think Flash or someone's gonna win is Royal and Leda. Wow.
4-0.
Royal though? Let me tell you. These are insane odds. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. Oh my god, dude, I really want Soma to win, man. You know, Soma, I feel like if he sees this type of stuff, he's livid. 100% he's livid. Why? I promise you guys, I promise you guys, if Soma and Flash were to play X amount of games, Soma would smack him. He would smack him. So I'm personally very surprised people believe in Flash that much. Flash called him asshole because asked for some advice and someone didn't respond. Is that true?
No, no. De hecho, GC está diciendo de que Soma va a ganar, pero los coreanos, todos los pros, le van a hacer un 75% a Flash y 25% a Soma. O sea, Leta y no me acuerdo quién fue el otro. Leta y otro más fueron los únicos que le dieron a Soma.
You guys know, at the beginning of the season,
y alguien dijo que Flash iba a ganar 4-0. Eso sí no lo creo ni cagando. Pero Flash es Flash. Y en torneo,
I've seen Soma smack Flash online time and again. Now, does Soma have the composure? The thing is, Soma is an amateur, you know? He's an amateur in the sense... Well, it's stupid to say this at this point, honestly. But the point is, does he have the composure to translate his skill into a victory here in these circumstances against Flash, you know? Against this insane motherfucker who seems to just dominate tournaments, man. This guy has, like, nerves of fucking steel. This is the ultimate test for Soma, honestly. Because right now, I think Soma is the best player by far. He's been the best player for a while since he got back from the military. He's the only one taking the game as seriously as like, the most seriously out of all the players. So, this is the test for him, man. This is the test, but, like, I don't know. Flash is just ultimate gatekeeper, man. I don't know. We'll see. I actually have no idea what's gonna happen, man. I don't know. It could also be the worst final ever. How old is Soma? I think he's, Oh, he has a good... Oh, look. Honestly, he looks good, man. He looks good. Yo, I seen his face. I would fucking double... Oh, my... Dude, all bets on Soma, man. You can just tell, man. He's ready. Honestly, he looks good. I got this feeling he looks confident.
No, él está cagado ahí. La final contra Flash. Ese nombre pesa. Aunque no esté en su 100%, ese nombre pesa.
The thing is, Flash, like, what I've noticed about Flash is he really believes in his own fucking image. Like, the way he presents himself, he, like, believes in his own story. You know, like...
It's not his belief, his own story. He is the story.
I think that's what's scary about this guy, man. I think that's what's the scariest about... Like, look at his face here. Look at his face here.
Es letal, el indescriptible, inigualable, es diferente. Mi primo, Flash.
I feel like...
yo también firmo.
Wow, dude. I think Soma's gonna smack him today, man. Yeah, honestly, guys, if Soma wins today, you'll just... Nah, dude, I don't know, man. Soma looks so... He seemed like he's, like, happy. He's, like, fucking stoic. He's, like... Flash looks nervous, man. Flash looks nervous. Why, Shiba?
Flash. Is it Flash, or is it...
Bam.
Cock!
Bam.
Jay Lazarus, what's up, man? Oh my god, his fucking voice cracked. Yo, I'm this excited. By the way, guys, you gotta tell me if the volumes are good. You guys think there's Flash kind of looks like Elon Musk? If you think about it.
I love cock.
The young Musk.
Honestly, I feel like I really like how Soma's looking, man. Like, he seems so comfortable. I'm fried? Okay. 잠깐만.
Como las mías. Claro que tienes que estar nervioso. Somos humanos. Flash no. Flash. El problema es que Flash ha tenido todos los títulos ya.
Thanks, man.
Y ha estado tanto en competiciones que para él es algo normal. De hecho, él volvió porque dice que quería sentir eso una vez más y quería demostrarle al público que podía hacerlo. Llegó a la final después de 6 años sin participar en ningún torneo. Y llega a la final, ya hizo lo que tenía que hacer. Si gana...
Nah, he's fucking funny, man.
Flash ya es el dios de StarCraft, de por vida. Si gana ahora, ¿qué viene por arriba del dios? La mismísima creación ya, qué sé yo, el infinito.
ASL Grand Final while you were in Korea. Well, you see, the ASL Grand Final is welcome to oh, you've become a member on 1v9. Thank you, much love. Maybe I'll start posting member-only videos. Well, the final is right now, and I'm not in Korea currently. I am going back. Had to come home real quick. But I'm applying for a longer-term visa. I'm gonna go for a longer time. Why don't I go to Korea? I'm waiting for a visa, man. No, it was other unrelated stuff.
Es que veo a Soma que le brilla la cara y el cuello. Está sudando. Está sudando frío.
Spoon powered. Thank you, man. I appreciate you always trying to support my.
Está sudando frío. Y los deditos ahí de la Soma con el micrófono. Está brillando. Ah, no, es que se echó cremita. Se echó cremita entonces.
Wow, dude, Soma, honestly, man, I swear, man. I'm telling you guys. He's got the Elon Musk eyes, bro. He's high out of his fucking mind, man. Honestly, guys, I can tell just from the demeanor of the players. I think Soma's gonna smack Flash today.
Gigi está diciendo de que Soma le va a meter lo último a Flash. No que le va a ganar, es que smack. O sea, que lo va a triturar, lo va a reventar, le va a meter 4-0. Uy.
Okay. This venue looks fucking awful though. 역시 got. I mean, I wonder what the viewership is like. It's probably insane for this. Oh, this song slaps. Cheeser macro, literally no clue what to expect, man. I think this is like... sorry. I just think I really don't know what to expect. Let me tell you guys, once again, Soma smacks Flash in general online. Flash needs to bring something
not the
new.
Same, Gibbsy.
100%. I've mentioned this before. Terran is struggling in TVZ currently.
That is true.
Especially against top ZVT, like obviously Soma has.
Yeah, that's true.
Terran just
Zerg
isn't
right now
as favored
the scenes,
as it once was, especially in
this
very
Flash.
standard games.
This is a final. This is different, man.
Terran needs to mix it up. This is why these days you see a lot of 2-port Wraith, you see a lot of 1-1-1s. Why? Because the standard 2-Racks Academy, the standard +1 eBay, has been essentially figured out in a sense. Like Zerg feels very comfortable these days against those builds, and I mean especially Soma. Soma's ZVT is godly. It's absolutely godly. Are these maps T favored? The 4-player maps in general are. I wouldn't say they're T favored. No, I don't think so. I think Jane Doe is definitely Terran favored. But I don't think they're particularly Terran favored. I mean, I think it's a good mix. Some of the 4-player maps are actually quite good for Zerg. You know, Sylphid and Matchpoint in the early mid game is quite tricky for Terran. So I don't think the map pool. I think the map pool is about as fair as I don't know. I didn't see who picked what. We'll see. No way, Flash is 100% gonna mech. 110%. 110% he's gonna command center first. Well, no, I mean it's. So the thing with Flash is he really does prepare, and he's very aware of what image he has, So, of course, he knows Zergs expect him to do command center first into mech. The question is, when does he pull the trigger? And the question is, does he expect at this point? I mean, the mind games are probably insane because Soma's also a very brain player, I think. So everyone would expect Flash to do some kind of command center first mech play, but I promise you Flash probably, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he just doesn't. But then but imagine, I don't know, man, it's just so hard with this guy. He's like a mental warfare genius, man. He's like the psychological god. But Flash has always struggled with Zerg. I mean, you know, famously he lost to Effort in the finals. Famously, he also lost to Zero in one of the round of 4s. Queen, aka. I don't know. I really can't. I really don't understand how people think that Flash is favored. I really think this is gonna be difficult for Soma. This is a bit too loud for me. Soma would have lost the game to Flash in Jaedong's position. Honestly, that's very plausible because Jaedong kind of plays like a donkey. I mean, no offense. But sometimes it works out for him.
Voy a un café a Flash. Un café, lo que me hace falta a mí. No he empezado y ya estoy. No, ya se me está quitando el sueño, Ya se me está quitando el sueño. No me quitar esta morronga de aquí.
Has he played Royal?
Ya se me está quitando el sueño, Todo activado, todo activado. Ush. El animal, ¿cómo estás hoy? Bueno, 66%. Es el más bajo que tiene Flash. Es más bajo y es 66%. Es el más bajo. Contra Terran tiene un 80 y... Ahora debe ser 82. Ahora debe ser 82% y contra el Pro debe ser un 70 y algo largo. 78 seguro. El ser problema es que ahora mismo domina la escena. El ser domina la escena ahora mismo. Pero esta es la final. Soma está... Tiene que estar nervioso. O sea, esta es la final contra Flash. Esta es la prueba de acero para Soma. Ya Flash hizo lo que tenía que hacer. Flash llegó a la final. Esto es la historia.
Damn. Oh, that's right, because Soma did slap... He smacked Flash when he was random. I forgot about that. Nobody cares about online results, bro? What do you mean? The players do, because that's how their games go. What? So, like, Flash loses to Soma online, so, like, of course, like, Flash is gonna have to come up with some new solution. We're talking about how the mind games might go between these two players. And in general, it's hard to mind game someone who is confident against you. That's what I'm trying to get at. Alright, done here. He's about to lock in. Alright, man. I mean, that's possible. You know, one thing about Flash is I think he's psychotic enough to always pull back his punches when he plays online environments. And just in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I'm going to win ASL, I'm going to win ASL. I wouldn't put it past him. He's a bit psychotic in that sense. But I really think...
I
really believe in Soma, my boy Soma today. I might ban Eskia today. It might be the day. It might be the day that he gets banned. Jane Doe is a crazy map to start the series on too, because it's... again, like,
van a empezar en el Jane Doe.
Unstandard map. Oof. And, you know, the thing is, these guys have had, like, 2 weeks plus, I think, to prepare. 나자크님, 안녕하세요. I have winning. 방어를 하시네요. 반갑습니다. The Mavalicore, I think play Diabolical might actually... He's working hard for a VIP, man. He's working hard for a VIP. I don't think Soma looks particularly strong. You guys, it's okay. You guys, that's okay. At the end of the day, all the yapping between me and you guys will be settled today by 2 other grown men. We are just armchair experts. Personally, I just want to get into the game. So want to get into the game? No, I'm not in Korea, but I'm going back soon. Yeah, Diabolical went nuclear, man. He's like 6'7", 6'7". All right, Pokari sweat. Yeah, he probably has like 2 Pokari sweats, man, at least. Oh my god, dude.
Empezar.
Get my mouse cursor out of the window. Someone's gonna crumble. What the fuck is wrong with father, man? Most biased caster of all time, right here. Big Jip.
Va a empezar esta mierda en vivo, señoras y señores. Casi las 2 de la mañana. Hablando bajito que gente durmiendo. Y comienza.
Oh my god. PogChamp.
90 minutos de deporte. Ya me corrí un poquito.
Oh my god. Okay, Jane Doe. Guys. Jane Doe, Terran, very, very strong Terran map. Why? Because in the late game, it's very easy to split the map. You know, Terran wants to get to the late game on this map, but how does he get to the late game? We'll see this game. You know, so far, I think the meta on this map has been a lot of 2-port, a lot of 1-on-1 tech builds. Flash, he likes to go command center first into mech. Will he do that on the first game of the series? It would be so funny if he did. It would be so funny if he did, but let's see, because, I mean, these guys have had 2 weeks to prepare for this fucking match, okay? And this first game on this first map definitely has most of the preparation put into it. It's so important that they do well in this. And Flash, he's going for that wall. Standard, we'll have to see if he places a rack. Soma has not gone for something like a 9-pull. So already I'm thinking if Flash pulls the trigger, gets a command center first, that would be so funny. What? Chuck him on. He's sending a drone out so early. What is this drone out for? Is he going to try and proxy some kind of hatchery? Is he going to just forward? No, I think he's just going to take his natural so that he can build a sunk. And Flash, command center first, of course. Wow, that's so funny because, I mean, it's so crazy that he just does this, and I'm so surprised that Soma doesn't just open with like a 9-pull or something. But it's so hard. I mean, the mind games are so fucking deep. Would you really think that Soma in this environment, would he ever go for a pull first like this in the first game of the grand finals? The mind games are fucking crazy, man. Like, they just giving me shit. Dude, I just don't get how Flash always gets this right.
No,
he always gets this fucking right, man. How? How does he just know? Wow! 2 hatch from Soma. Now, Flash, I mean, he's been opening with just mech off of this command center first. We'll have to see. Does he have something new? He sees the drone coming here. I think he feels... I mean, already as Terran, you're thinking, if there's a drone, it's very unlikely that it's pull. Because, like, why would Zerg 9-pull and then also send the drone? It doesn't help with, you know, either they break the wall down because it's command center first or not. So, Flash at this point, I think, will feel pretty comfortable. But, of course, Terran in this position has very little scouting. Zerg could be doing 2 hatch, Zerg could be doing 3 hatch, Zerg could be doing any number of things. So the drawback, obviously, Terran has to play completely blind. Now, I will say this though, Soma.
No, por ahora,
I mean,
esa PM es pimpineo.
Soma for sure has prepared for command center first with whatever build he's doing, and we've seen command center first. You know, Jaedong on that on Polestar versus Jaedong Flash went command center
la muñeca
first, and somehow Jaedong broke it. And I think, you know, if Flash follows up with mech, which he already has a factory, but is he gonna add a second factory? I think this space of especially on a map like Jane Doe,
¿qué va a hacer ahora? Va a ser continuar con mech, va a ser
Tapon. Whoa, is he gonna go? No, that was a second factory. Was it? I think so. Okay.
Golia.
So, I think on a map like Jane Doe, of course, Zerg has instant access to a third base. A big reason why mech, command center first into mech is so strong on normal maps is because Zerg goes 2 hatch, and then they don't necessarily have, well, is this going to be a, no, that's an armory for sure, no? he needs an armory. Yeah. Is they don't have necessarily the third hatch at a third base consistently. So Jane Doe, I would say, you know, it's easy to look at this and be like, oh, well, Terran went command center first, Zerg just went for a normal opening, Terran's ahead. Not quite, because Jane Doe, Zerg's always going to have this third base going very early. Although he isn't going for the hatch at the Nat, and for the hatch at the Nat, you know, sometimes Zerg really wants a wall for their natural to block any kind of vulture run by. It is a bit risky here to not have that. Flash, he's getting speed. Most likely on the add-on, could be mines as well. Or it could have just been Goliath range. Actually, the Spire is already finished, so I think this is Goliath range. Surprisingly, Flash is actually going for 3 factories instead of like double armory. So that's signaling to me that Flash is most likely going to try and apply some pressure. And it makes a lot of sense with the command center first. You have a lot of tempo. 9 butts, thank you. I probably should have disabled. Thank you. I should have disabled the Streamlabs. I'll remember to do that after this game. Let's see. Mutas are out. Will Flash defend this? I mean, that's 7 mutas, so that's one-shot SCV territory. You need to have very tight defense as Terran, and this is going to hit right before Goliath range. So there is potential here for Zerg to get, and that's actually an 8th SCV, sorry, an 8th Mutalisk that does buy more of a buffer, but I don't think he'll commit past these Goliaths. Nice pickoff on the first Goliath. Soma, again, command center first is so difficult, but you would have expected, I mean, you would definitely think that Soma has prepared something against the command center first, but I don't know if he was expecting this kind of 3 factory follow-up. And imagine, because generally 3 factories against 2 hatch is super oppressive. Zerg's going to go for the run by. He's going to try and trade a lot of the HP on these Mutalisk for some SCV kills, but I mean, again, the command center first is going to be so oppressive in this kind of situation. And generally, alright, actually Flash is going to go for a third command center.
Ese tercer comandante fue el que le dio la derrota a Flash contra Jado. El mapa es diferente, porque defiendes un solo punto contra la Hydra, pero ese tercer comandante fue el que le dio la derrota a Flash. En este mapa parece que le puede salir porque la tercera defiende toda tu base. Y en el otro mapa era la tercera por un lado y la segunda por el otro. Salió con todos los jodidos.
Zerg has to answer to these Goliaths. It's going to be a big attack. But right now, actually, Soma, look at this rotation for the Mutalisks. He might run by. No, he doesn't run by. He's going to come back because he just spouted the Goliaths. And this is so tight on the timing. The second Tucken is going to be not even in time. The Mutalisks are not here to defend. This is going to do so much damage. That's 10 Goliaths. And he's going to kill the creep colony as well. That's more than 11 Mutas, though. I think that's enough Mutalisks to push this back. But there's 3 more Goliaths coming as well. And if you actually micro these Goliaths back, they do so much damage. And the thing is, even if this doesn't do damage,
parece que Flash tiene una... No, está saliendo muta.
Right now. He has to respond to this. But Flash is actually expanding behind this, so... And even then, I mean, it doesn't look like Soma can hold on. He's taking up so much damage. +1 armor is finished. Mutalisks have no upgrades. Just, I can't believe how easy it is. You go command center first, 3 facts. I'm not sure if Soma was prepared for something like this. Because generally Flash, I mean, against Jadong, he showed like a 2 armory rebuild. He showed a much more passive style. Of course, that was a 4-player map. That was Polestar. That was cross spawn. Jane Doe is a 2-player map. Oh my god, and you can see Soma desperately, he feels the need, because you know behind this Terran is still progressing. Terran is still scaling his economy. Zerg feels the need to add more
la PM de Soma,
papegón, 460,000. As soon as possible, but the defense wasn't done. Surprisingly though, Flash is actually backing up, even though he was basically in Soma's face. And I don't know, like suddenly this kind of interaction for me, I think is pretty good for Soma.
No, Soma se está extendiendo.
He has such a huge mountain to climb, and his Mutalisks are kind of stopping a bit.
Soma se está extendiendo, perdió bastantes mutas Soma, y tiene cuarta. Pero el supply, sí. Full muta sin esta hidra. Y el cubil no está hecho. No hay ni este grade de hidra. Flash la tiene.
But that was a good, like, I'm surprised Soma's alive, and I'm surprised he got some damage back, and now it looks like the tempo randomly shifted. Terran's kind of just sitting back. I don't know why it's, maybe that third sunken finish, Flash thought he couldn't keep pushing. I think Flash maybe misjudged that situation a bit. Maybe gave Soma a bit too much.
Lo bueno de las mutas en este mapa es que se pasan por encima todas las montañas que existen.
It is hard to prevent this damage from going, and those Goliaths are kind of not necessarily placed in the right spot, you know? Like, what are the Goliaths in front of his Nat really doing? They're not really preventing any damage on the SCVs. He has to keep Goliaths at all parts of his bases. I mean, he has his backdoor expansion also potentially targetable. So, and now, look, he has a couple of Goliaths out on the map. I'm not sure about this. I mean, it is hard for Zerg to identify this.
Soma está creciendo. Soma está creciendo.
There's some chances here for Soma.
Sí, Soma está creciendo en población.
But the problem for Soma right now is he seems to be stuck on Mutalisk tech, and at this point, I mean, Zerg really wants to transition out of it because he doesn't have enough of an economy to keep making Mutalisks, of an economy to keep, like, contesting the Goliaths. But he is going to go for this kind of counterattack onto the back natural. That is a lot of Goliaths, though, that are going to keep doing a lot of damage to the Mutalisks. You can't take this trade as Zerg because you have so many more Mutalisks here, but, you know, you're going to bleed out Mutalisks. You might run out of steam, but these are good trades for Zerg. These are good trades for Zerg for a while, and he's going to kill a lot of SCVs. And look, I mean, Flash had so many units at the front of his Nat. They're not doing much. What happened to Flash this game? He had such a dominating position, and suddenly it looks a bit skeptical. Like, I don't know. Behind this, Soma's got a Hydrogen Evo chamber as well. Now transitioning into Hydra,
le bajaron el time. Flash bajó la revolución ahí a hacer después la ventajota que sacó.
The Zerg player, but this is a big 1-1 all in. Basically, he actually has, like, I just realized this is like a three base version of his 1-1 5-fact all in. It's gonna be very hard to stop, but I mean, most of these Goliaths, it's just a hard call to make as Soma. Do you bring your Mutalisk back to defend, or do you go for this counterattack? This is a big counterattack, though. There's nothing to defend at the backdoor natural. I think Flash is just gonna sack it, and he's gonna go for this main push. Is there enough for Zerg to defend against this, though? That's just enough tanks to supplement the Goliaths. Someone needs to bring these Mutalisks back. I don't think he has enough at home to defend. He needs to somehow snipe these tanks before the Hydras go in. This is looking so... I'm not sure. Actually, this is so close for both players. That's a big Terran army, but I don't think he has enough. Zerg has to bust this before the reinforcements get across the map. You can see it on the map. The minimap Flash is walking across the map. But actually, Soma is going to try and prevent the reinforcements from joining the front expansion. He does lose one hatchery. Okay, someone's going to go for it. Mutalisk's right on top of the tanks. There are going to be no more tanks here to defend against the Hydras. It's pure Goliath, but that's not a lot of Hydras. And that is a lot of Goliaths. The supply lead, Flash, I think he has just enough to end the game here. Wow, this game was so close. But honestly, I mean, Flash was so far ahead.
Flash lo tiene.
Such an uphill
Flash lo tiene. Primer juego.
The command center first. Wow. Wow.
Este mapa lo pidió
That's
Soma.
So crazy, man.
Este mapa lo pidió Soma. Gypsy, I think the programmers there right. Flash is gonna stomp Sulk is nuts.
Like that. Mental shattered? I think my mental's shattered, but I think Soma will be fine. Wow, this guy actually went command center first on a 2-player map. On a 2-player map, command center first. I'm a bit disappointed, man. Soma needed to pull the trick. Now, this is really bad for Zerg, man. Because now, in my opinion, now command center first.
¿Qué flash hacer? Es flash. Todo lo que se ha ido en línea, todo lo que se ha jugado, no vale nada. Esta es la final de la SL. Los nervios te traicionan. Estás en la final, quieres ganarla. Ya estás en la final y quieres ganar la final. Los nervios te traicionan. Y estás contra Flash. No estás contra Sharp, no estás contra Leta, no estás contra estás contra Flash. La leyenda viva. Si Flash ya es el dios del StarCraft, buen partido de Flash. Pensé que le bajó la revolución en un momento y no sé qué le pasó, pero la subió de nuevo y se llevó. Flash ya es el dios del StarCraft. Tengo hambre, yo tengo un hambre teclado en serio también. Ahorita me hago un café. No sé, más café no va a aumentar. Teclado, tráeme agua azucarado. Tráeme agua azucarado. Si Flash ya es el dios del StarCraft y si gana después de 6 años retirado, ¿qué viene después de ser Dios? El creador de Dios. El Dios de Dios. Esto está de pique hacer Flash. Le acaba de meter el primer papazo a Soma en el mapa que Soma pidió. O sea, Soma se preparó en este mapa. Yo dije 4-2 a favor de Flash. Pero parece. Parece que va a ser. No puede ser 4-0, estás loco. Esto pasó más, fue un papazo. Mentalmente fue un papazo. Esto es un piñazo con los dientes ahí, con los nudillos para adentro, así. ¡Fua! Que te deja pensando así como, mierda, ¿por qué me estoy peleando con este tipo? ¿Por qué? Yo podría estar en mi casa tranquilo ahora, tomando una cerveza. ¿Qué hago yo peleando con este personaje aquí? Porque yo mismo me metí en esta situación. Me metí yo mismo en camisa 11 varas contra Flash. ¿Qué le puedo aconsejar a Hardy? Que separe los looks, que cojones. Que separe los looks, que los tiene ahí. Parecen siameses.
And I think that's what really threw Soma off. I think if Soma was preparing on Jane Doe, probably not many Terrans would have done a build like that. I think that was a very Flash-esque build. So, and to be fair, that game was really coming down to the wire because
Flash,
Soma was catching back up with the
las SL es diabólico. Es otra cosa, eso no sé, se transforma. Imagínate tú, el rate más bajo que tiene Flash es contra el Cell. Ahora lo vemos en un 66.7%, el más bajo. Y uno dice, nada, ese es su peor partido. Con un 66% de victoria, casi 67%. Nadie tiene eso, ni el más alto de la gente. Nadie tiene un 60 y pico % de victoria en su mejor match. El Flash en su peor tiene 66.7. El tipo va a la SL a pisotear gente. Como teclado así pisoteo a todo el mundo hoy. Así va Flash a la SL. Si gana esta, no hay nadie puede. Hay gente todavía que discute de que Flash no es el mejor de la historia. Es el mejor de la historia. No porque sea Terra. No porque sea Terra. Es por sus resultados. Luego lo ha ganado todo. Lo ha ganado todo. Y las estadísticas lo dicen, ¿no? 66%, la más baja. 78, 79 contra Proto y 82, 83 contra Terran. Tenía 80 cuando jugó contra Light y ganó 4-0. 82, 83 ya.
that
una
again,
locura
Flash
Flash.
has a reputation for going command
Una
center first,
maldita locura.
and he
Y
knows
memeo,
that
pero
other players
empezar el
know
otro y
that.
memeo.
And in the very first game on the 2-player map, he goes command center first. I mean, you can't call someone harder. You can't call someone out harder. You know? Did Soma really think he had an answer for command center first? Or did he think that Flash was not going to go command center first? We'll never know. We'll never know. How'd you deal with CC first? You just open pool, man. He could even 4 pool. He could 9 pool. I mean, any pool, you would just win. I mean, 4 pool, okay, maybe he's not going to open 4 pool, but 9 pool would just kill that. It's a 2-player map. Like, there's no stopping it. That's the thing, it's scary. That's why I think, in my opinion, Effort has always done well against Flash, because he just all-ins, man. He just all-ins. You just gotta time, you know, how do you beat Flash? You all-in at the right time. You play his mind games, man. You gotta enter the chaotic realm. If you tighten up against Flash, I think you're just done.
Aminos. Bro, Flash ganó el primero. Esto es un papazo. Esto es un papazo.
I mean, Flash is the command center first king, man. The only matchup he doesn't command center first in is versus Protoss. And even then. What's hilarious about versus Zerg is that literally any 9 pool, even overpool, I think overpool might be close in some situations, but any pool first like that. Just
bueno, se viene el octagón. El octagón tiene en medio del terreno increíblemente grande. Nunca los he puesto a jugar en el octagón porque.
That's what's traditionally been hard for Zerg in this matchup. You know.
Tenemos unas piezas.
Terran has a lot of mix-up potential with build orders, and if Zerg guesses wrong, they're pretty fucked. Bro, I've just been thinking about the fact that I need like a mug. I need like a water bottle. Any English commentary for this? For what? Zaz999? Yeah, there's the official English commentary on Soup. Go check him out. Starcast. Casted by Zune and Sane SC. This is just a React channel.
Tengo un pelo ahí en la nariz, no me deja. Uf.
Soup ain't gonna be mad. Yeah, Soup's gonna come crashing down on my Twitch stream.
Hemos mouse.
The Korean executives really care about my restream right now. Yeah, they're gonna arrest me, man. Internet arrest me. Oh, they're gonna dox some people again.
Y este es mío. Okay. No puedo subir más porque lo tengo apretado ahí.
Yeah, in a month or 2 from now, when I land in Incheon, they're gonna fucking stop me at passport control.
No, el mejor Terran de la historia es Flash. Y el mejor jugador de la historia es Flash. Los números, no yo, los números. El problema es que si gana ahora, ¿qué es? Ya él es el dios del StarCraft. ¿Qué hay por encima de eso? ¿Qué hay? Bueno, está, entonces sería los mejores, Dios y Flash. Por encima de Dios. Ya, el nombre Flash pasa a ser una categoría suprema. La creación misma. No, es que Dios fue el que creó la creación. El que creó a Dios. El asesino de dioses.
Father, what the fuck is...
Uy, Dios mío. Si gana este Flash. Flash dijo que si ganaba, donaba todo el dinero. Pues si gana Flash. Yo le voy a Flash 4-2. Pero mi corazón decía que nah, no va a ganar. Después de esta partida, creo que hay esperanza. Bajo otro dólar. Vas perdiendo el dólar. El octagon. El octagon es bastante difícil para el terreno. Porque en medio del terreno está tan abierto que no puedes hacer maniobra. Está abierto. El medio del terreno está abierto. O sea, se puede correr todo ese mapa. Y puede hacerle un changui de esa mileza. Le puede hacer un bocamón dejadito a Flash.
Dragon, sorry, missed game 1, man. We're already on game 2. Flash with the dirty-ass command center first. Will he do it again? Will he do it again? Bro, I would not be surprised. Wow, the mind games are so annoying right now. I mean, Soma's just... the problem on this map with there's no problem. There's no problem really on this map. He could go for a command center first.
Si hace el command center después otra vez.
Let's see.
Nah, un fútbol. Nah, es...
It's just so hard. I just, you know, I'm thinking after game 1 like that, I would just command center first again. The thing is, okay, on 4-player maps like this, when Zerg scouts... If Zerg scouts Terran first with, like, an Overlord or something like that, you do get... fucking psychotic motherfuckers, man. Zerg can pull drones to harass the wall and harass SCVs and catch back up, so there are ways for Zerg to deal with command center first, especially if it's scouted early. So sometimes you don't necessarily want to just keep command centering first, but like I really think he's gonna do it again. No?
Command center first. Va a ser el command center de nuevo. Jue puta Flash.
Motherfucker, you gotta pull first! Oh my god, I can't. Flash is such a Chad, man. I can't. He just knows, man. He just knows the mind games, man. I fucking can't, bro. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Okay, wait. Here's the real test, though. How confident is Soma in this kind of situation? Is he gonna... He has to pull drones. He has to pull 3-4 drones here and harass the wall and do something. He can't just let him get away with it. Is he gonna pull drones? He has to. He doesn't. Oh, I don't like this. Brother, it's Flash, man. Like... You gotta there. Two games to command center first is gonna be rough. And this drone isn't really doing enough. I mean, it's causing some disruptions, but it's not enough. Let's see. He does have 300 minerals. Is he gonna? I think he's just gonna tech. Does he start the lair? He does. 302. Now eBay actually from Flash, so a bit of a mix, up here. He's not gonna factory, and well, I mean, if he does let Soma just scout this, it doesn't really matter. But wow, Command Center first into an eBay build is going to be very impressive to deal with. But it is not mech. So, I mean, this is a big build order advantage. You know, I've been talking about how bio, you know, this kind of style is a bit struggling lately, but not if you get a massive build order lead like this, Command Center first, or if you open with an 11 racks against pull first. Like, these builds are still playable. And I mean, Flash, you know, the original pioneer of the +1, you know, 5 rack style, in a sense. This is going to be a hard game for Soma. Once again, he's playing from behind, just from the... It's so hard because you can't have an honest game against Flash. You gotta get down and dirty. You gotta do some pulls, man. Pull first. You gotta do some crazy shit against him, man. You can't just... And the problem is that... Well, we'll see after this game. We'll see after this game. I don't want to call it too early. It is very... I mean, the reason I would call it early is because both these guys are so good, and Flash is so good at converting his advantages, especially. But last game, I do think Flash gave some room to Soma to come back a bit. Soma definitely saw that this was an eBay first, so... I am surprised that he's making a lot of lings. And Flash is kind of prepared. Look, like he's already pulling an SCV. He knows there's a potential for something like a Ling Flood. He does have an SCV and a medic now, though. I'm surprised someone did make this many Lings against an eBay first. You know, one of the mix-ups Zerg could use is to make a bunch of Lings and kill the first move out from like a 2 racks, but he knows it's not a 2 rack, so... But at the same time, these Lings at least keep the Terran back. This is just so unfortunate for Zerg. But, you know, honestly, like... 5 racks, it is hard for Terran to get the maximum out of this. Like, right now, the timing is super tight, because generally against a 2-hatch, you can only afford 4 racks off the +1. And... You know, look,
va a salir con una cantidad de marines que no se lo espera
at the same time, he needs to cut SCVs. It's hard to afford all your...
Si es contra Raiko, Flash pierde, sí.
And
sí.
If Zerg gets in and does any kind of damage, it can wreck your build. But look, generally, at this point in time, Zerg is much closer in supply these days. There's almost a 10 supply gap here for Terran, which is quite massive. And that's a lot of Marines at the front. So when Zerg commits here, Terran's already going on a counterattack. But that was super clean from Soma. He killed a lot of SCVs. Actually, he's shaving off a decent amount of SCVs, but he needs to rotate back. Is he just going to pull the trigger and put a bunch of sunks? But the timing is on Terran's... I think on Terran's side, his tempo is so quick. This was such a quick, like, push out.
Soma
this is why, again, Command Center first is giving him this opportunity, and like...
Soma no viró.
Are gonna just barely be back in time, I think, but that's so many.
Soma no viró. Ay, Dios mío, está un 2-0 durísimo. Ah, no viró.
The Sunkens are almost up, and now without the Sunken supporting, the mutas are gonna take a lot of damage. But that one Sunken does finish. Another Sunken just finishes. Oh my God, this is such a clutch defense from Soma, but he had to make so many sunks, and even more Marines are coming out. A lot of SCVs died, but I think Flash has a good enough economy units out of all these barracks, but he didn't start a factory yet.
Pero Flash tiene 5 barracas, no son 4, son 5.
Overall, that was pretty good for Soma. No, he had to cancel the 4th hatchery. That's how he made that work. Wow, now is Soma gonna just pull the trigger, and just all in here? Because he potentially could just keep making Sunkens and try and sit over this natural and kill a bunch of SCVs, but...
Uy, no, le volvieron a ganar la espalda a Soma. No, Soma pierde ahora. Ah, no, que tiene un overlord ahí. Tiene un overlord. Vio la... Uy.
He's gonna lose one overlord. There's no more sunks here.
Supply block.
Have to come back. I think this
no, Flash,
is just too much Terran. That's only one medic. He needs to just go. Whoa, this is such a sick timing from Zerg. I think he actually is gonna just kill all these Marines, but just so many more Marines coming and reinforcing. And I think
Son 5 barracas, loco. Eso es
Marine
a
full.
full.
Flash is so good at. He gets his command center first, and he's basically just relentlessly pushing you with the advantage from the build order. It's so suffocating to play against. But Soma is hanging on. He's playing so well. He's killing all the Marine medic behind this, and the factory only now just starts. Flash's factory is so late. The Queen's
la barraca está, la factory está a la tarde, pero toda la tecnología de Soma también está a la tarde.
That is going to be a bit uncomfortable for him, but honestly, given the fact that Terran opened with the command center first, I think Zerg is really happy with getting to the stage of the game. He did lose a lot of Mulisks at the end there.
No,
he doesn't have quite the best drone saturation.
Dios, Flash no pudo unir las tropas.
Wow.
Soma atacó al segundo.
I still think there's a small Terran edge here, but just because Zerg's economy is really not that great. Even though the tech from Terran is kind of slow. So many turrets as well. The top side is a bit vulnerable though. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, Soma, if there's one thing he's going to be good at, it's going to be at harassing. It's going to be at finding these small holes, and this is a massive hole actually for Terran. He's going to lose so much to this Mutalisk harass. He's going to lose all these Marines. There's no medic accompanying the Marines at the top side, so they're actually stimming. They're sitting on 30 HP. This is +1 Mutalisk, so they're going to just start killing so many things. And this is exactly why Zerg is doing so well these days, these rotations, but the tail end of that, I mean, he did kill a lot
Flash
of those Mulisks, but SCVs died in
no unió los marines.
Terran's economy is a bit in tatters. It is going to be harder for him to afford this push, but he does have a lot of units. Again, I think Flash's control, again, he's pushing out. He only has 2 medics with this move out, and his Marines aren't even balled up, but that's not... If that was 11 Mulisks, by the way, all those Marines would have died. But luckily for Flash, wow, honestly, Soma... This is what I'm talking about. Despite the fact that he's playing up against the command center first +1 eBay build, he's hanging on with just the skill gap. But again, I mean, Terran, I think Flash he's just trading well enough to keep the edge that he has from his build order. Look at the supply; it's still 10 above for Terran. But it is quickly closing. Bottom left is
tienes que hacer búnker en la natural si vas a hacer
straight there. That's a lot of medics as well, a lot of Marine medic, and I think the lurkers are just not in time. I think it's not in time for Soma to defend bot left. One, he's not in position to counterattack or anything like that. He cannot lose this hatchery. If he loses this hatchery, it's going to be really, really bad. But actually, oh my god, does he get the lurkers down in time? Oh, how did he get there? Whoa! Just enough baiting with the Mutalisks, and now the Marine medic is kind of stuck out in Africa now. He has a very hard time to bring them back. But Zerg needs to clear this. He needs to clear these units before Terran pushes out. And look, he's making even more Zerglings. That's not drones. He needs to efficiently clear this push out before it joins with the main army. Whoa, but actually, Flash, he's not actually bringing his medics with the Marines, but so lucky for him that Zerg didn't notice this. Actually, all these Marines are kind of out of position. Oh, but what's Soma doing? Oh, he would rather go for the tanks. That's a lot of Mutalisks. That's not an irradiate on the vessels. There's no Marines here, but the Marines from bottom left actually came back in time to defend, and such a big
Soma se movió de posición.
Such a big mistake from Soma, not
Soma se movió de posición.
Initial move out from
que vio los
Flash.
tanques y no tiene el consumir todavía. Uf.
He shaved off so much of Soma's army. I mean, the final round, you know,
tiene el irradiar y se fueron todas las motas. ¿Tiene consumir?
He might
no.
have Dark Swarm just in time, but consume is not necessarily done. It's also tight on the resources. There's no lurkers at the front door, and there's tanks sieged. Oh my god, man. Well, I think Flash is gonna barely break here. Oh my god, dude. Dark Swarm, but it's just too late. He's losing so many drones.
No.
Wow.
No.
Is Flash really gonna do it today?
No.
I'm fucking cursing Soma, man. No, I actually think.
Barrio, vas perdiendo el dólar.
Honestly, now
Barrio, vas perdiendo el dólar.
Command Center first. Now is when you stop going Command Center first. Because for the rest of the series, Soma's gonna 100% throw in a pull at some point. There's no way he doesn't. Dude, the mind games never end, man. It's always it could be anything. I personally don't think he's gonna Command Center first.
Es que Flash es un maldito gigachat.
Especially not on Sylphid. Definitely not on Sylphid. I don't know. Now that the game's getting closer to starting, I actually don't know. I feel so bad for Soma, man. He really needs some momentum back.
Soma está como ardía. Flash está como no hoy. No hoy, pero a lo mejor mañana. Dios mío, es que Flash está a otro maldito nivel. Brother, no puede ser 4-0, no puede ser.
Well, all you need is just the command center first, man, every game.
Yo digo Flash 4-2. Flash 4, Soma 2.
You just can't.
4-0, nah.
Soma's got, like... Soma's trying not to lose, you know? He's not risking enough. I personally thought Soma would be the type of player to pull the trigger, but he's actually playing... He's playing too conservatively. Against Flash, you just need to play his game, man. You
Contra Flash no puedes jugar de manera estándar. Te va a ganar. Esté en forma, no te va a ganar. Flash tiene que jugarlo como le juega a Effort. Impredecible. Tirarte por aquí por allá.
I think now is really, like, right now is the moment where Flash will go for, like, a Rax expand, like 100%.
Bro, no puede ser.
100%.
No puede ser. 2-0. En el Sifi, el
like,
set tiene la ventaja al inicio, pero después, como es un mapa de 3, las bases que va a usar el set son más fáciles de detectar y es más difícil para el set ganar el cuarto gap. O sea, este es un mapa donde el set tiende a jugar a Hydra, Looked, The Fight Game. Hydra, Looked y después Hydra, Looked, The Fight.
I'm just done. I'm closing the stream. I can't watch anymore.
No, si gana Flash, es 4-0. Y si gana Soma y revienta y es 4-3 al final, ¡ah! Y comienza el tercer partido.
His split was a good.
Dios mío. No.
It's so rough, but at least now all the jitters are gone, basically. But it is late. Like, for the jitters to be gone when you're down 0-2 is not. that's not how you want it.
No me vas a hacer un command set primero de nuevo,
Overlord
Flash.
is counting in the right direction. I got a good feeling about this game. I think this is where he turns it around. I think Sylphid is where he turns around. Well, I'm honestly anxiously waiting to see. I really think he's gonna go Rax expand, but I can't. Please, one time, please. Oh, I can't watch this anymore, man.
Vamos, Flash, que se puede.
He really is just tripling down, man. Oh my god, dude, I'm like.
Mira cómo se sienta jugar Flash.
Fuck, I hate this dumb
Parece
fucking
que tiene
game,
un espasmo cerebral.
I fucking hate this dumb fucking game, man.
¿Cómo no le va a doler las muñecas y mira cómo las pone?
It's so.
Juega así,
this
juega así, juega así.
I really, this game, I'm fine with Soma going
y Soma está echado para adelante ahí, se mete dentro de la pantalla.
That was my read too, man, but...
Y Flash está sentado como en su casa. Flash está sentado como si estuviese en su casa.
Good. This is what I thought he would do. Good. This is what I thought he was gonna do. Whoa! Wait, actually, he didn't fit it. He didn't build a pool. He's actually going 3 hatch before pool. Wow. Okay. Whoa! Why is he building his racks so far back? That's actually so much better for defending. Wait, what?
Flash está viendo el mapa,
Wow, but this is actually, I think, good for Zerg. This is actually so good for Zerg. Whoa, he's pulling so many SCVs. This is so bad for Terran. Wait a second, this is where it all turns around. Man. Come on, Soma, you dumb bitch. Don't fuck this one up, man. What? Please don't lose a drone for free, man. But honestly, Zerg, if you're gonna pull these drones, okay. The thing is, if you're gonna pull these drones, I think you really do want to at least kill an SCV. No? I don't think that was so good for
ya Flavio el timing de la pool y sabe que hay un TC hatchery por ahí. La pool tenía que estar terminada ya. Y está a mitad. O sea, Flash sabe que hay un TC como
I think that was actually really good for Terran. I think it's so fortunate. I cannot believe that he actually built the racks in the back, not at the wall, and that is 100% to deal with a drone pull like that. 100%. It's just it's just gross. It's gross, isn't it? It's fucking gross.
Bro.
Well, I'm dumb. I don't know. Did I really doubt Flash? Is this what this tournament is about? He just comes back to remind everyone that he's the GOAT? Please! Wow, 8 lings. 10 lings. 10 lings. Yes. Go speed first. Did he start speed already? How fast is it? Well, no, that was a lair. That's a lot of lings. Yes. Yes, finally! My son! This is it! You're gonna get ass fucked, Flash! Whoa, this is so close. He feels something's wrong. He's already preparing. But the Rax lands just in time!
Me pasaron todo, Uy!
Oh my god, dude. Whoa! Okay, Vulture's out. Did he go speed though? The problem is if he didn't go speed, he did go speed. Wow, speed finishes just in time as well. Bro, he killed the Vulture.
No sé de qué suerte.
Oh my god, this, my boy. Alright, this is not.
No puede salir con los Vultures.
Someone's gonna pull the lings a bit first. This Vulture without speed can get caught off.
Baja esa barraca.
There's no lings in that bunker.
Baja esa pinche barraca.
He's making drones. Soma maybe second guessing himself a bit. Or maybe he just thinks that the more consistent play is to just pull the lings for when you have mutas and then go for a muta-ling attack, but I don't know why he killed the
tiempo todavía Flash, porque tiene 3 factores y la espira aún ni había comenzado. Va a sacar una cantidad de Vultures.
Maybe he thought that he might lose them.
Esa cantidad de link tan asquerosa que hizo Soma.
Wow. Wow, that was maybe actually the right choice. Look at how Terran's just making Vultures nonstop. Terran at this point needs to start making Goliaths, because otherwise he doesn't have an answer to Mutalisks. He needs to start making Goliaths, he needs to start making his upgrades, both the armory upgrade and the Goliath range upgrade. So making these Vultures is a big gamble, but actually Soma pulled back his lings in a defense. Wow! Wow! That's
Son
so many
demasiado
vultures
fuertes. Va a
on
pasar
Mulis
ahí.
timing. Look, the Spire just finished. But Lings, the Overlord also blocks the Lings from getting targeted by the Sunk. But here at the front, that is a lot of vultures. There's a lot of vultures. I mean, they can't kill the Sunken, but they can kill everything around it. Mutalisk is just in time, Hatch. That was a lot of drone kills. Now, Zerg has a difficult decision to make. Does he all in? Does he just keep making Mutalisks here, or does he make a round of drones? He needs to clear these... Wow, that last shot.
¿A dónde van esos goleos? ¿Dónde van?
As soon as
¿Para atrás?
possible. The turrets aren't up yet.
Bueno, mató
Actually,
bastantes drones, pero son 4 archerías.
Does he make drones, or does he keep making mutas? I mean, this is still difficult. It's difficult. And unfortunately for him, he went to the... I mean, of course, Terran's going to cover the closest rush distance by air, which is the natural. He's not going to make his turrets in his main first.
Si Soma gana uno, tiene que ser este.
And now
Si
that
Soma
the
gana,
dust has
tiene que ser
settled, I
este.
think Zerg's actually in a commanding position. No Goliath range finished yet, and now Zerg can just sit over this cliff and basically get SCVs for free for the next minute. 30 seconds to a minute. He can get so much damage done before Goliath range is finished. Yeah, I mean, look at this big supply lead Zerg has. Well, Goliath range does finish. This was quite bad for Zerg. That was not the kind of trade you want. He basically traded 3 Mutalisks for 1 turret and 1 Goliath. But he is very far ahead. Terran, a lot of factories. He is just going to go for... I mean, Terran is kind of very limited in his choices, but he's going to go for a 5-fact all-in. There's not much more to do here.
Tiene pinta.
So, I mean,
Tiene
Soma still
pinta.
has to defend.
A ver cómo...
I think Soma...
A ver cómo se desarrolla este juego, porque si Soma va a ganar uno, tiene que ser este. Tiene tremenda ventaja. Tiene que ser este, si no gana este.
And now he basically still has to defend. I mean, you know, with a 10 supply margin against mech, that is massive. It's huge. It's huge. So, you know, this shouldn't be too complicated for Zerg to defend, but he still has to. So the upgrades are also very slow for Terran. You can see, like, by now, generally, Terran will... Actually, in a normal game, of course this was actually a psychotic game, so... The point is, Terran should have at least one of his upgrades by now. It's very, very late. And when Zerg is this far ahead, Zerg can potentially just rely on mass Mutalisks, like... At some point, Mutalisks start getting outscaled by Goliaths in number, and that's why eventually you do want to transition into Hydras, but when you have a big, massive lead like this, it's very possible. I mean, okay, one thing Soma's really good at is this double Mutastack harassment.
Pero se fue
Terran
con
has
un
an
grupo.
army out on the map, but it's just tiny. He's gonna see it. I think Soma's a bit blindsided by this because he didn't really have vision outside of Terran's main. But he really just needs to bring all these Mutas back and then just kill the army because he has so much more. But this is about as bad as it could go for Zerg. This is about as bad as it could go for Zerg. He's literally running into every single Goliath on the map when he could have segmented them. So if there is a chance, well, he does kill the tanks. I mean, Terran is so far behind this game. I mean, if there's a... No, there's just no way. There's no way. No. No, please.
No hay manera que flacan esto.
No, okay, that's too many Hydras. Oh my god. We're losing Overlords as well.
No, está...
mean, there's just no world in which Terran can win this.
No.
But it just...
No, ya Flash se sobreextendió.
I'm concerned. It's very concerning.
Todo porque la barraca no bajó en el momento que tenía que bajar y pasaron los Eggling. Todo fue por eso. Ahí perdió mucho SCV. Todo por un segundo. Lo que fíjate, StarCraft, un segundo es demasiado tiempo.
The mind games with Flash now, it's just... I think he's gonna go command center first every game now, no? Well, to be honest, I'm very surprised. After the first initial Lings got through, killed a bunch of Marines, killed Vulture, the first Vulture, I'm very surprised that Soma didn't continue attacking. I'm not sure if that was the right decision.
Tuvo suerte Soma este juego. Tuvo suerte. La barraca, un segundo, y pasaron todos los Eggling. Pasaron todos los Eggling. No, yo dije 4-2. Ahora Soma mete 4-2. Ahora Soma gana los 4. Ta.
That was crazy.
Aminos, Hardy, Aminos. Sí, suerte. Los Eggling pasaron cuando la barraca iba bajando. Y todos pasaron, no se quedó bugueado ninguno. Pasaron eran 6. No, papi, pero bueno. Imagínate que la barraca hubiese aterrizado y no hubiesen pasado todos los Eggling. Flash no hubiese perdido toda esa cantidad de CV porque iban a estar 2 marines dentro de un búnker. Otra cosa, otra historia. No, ganó. Aquí no vale excusa. Ganó. Aquí no se le fue la conexión, ni la corriente, ni lo llamó la mujer, no, nada de eso. Ganó. Yo digo que si la barraca hubiese aterrizado un segundo antes, no hubiese sido un juego así porque Flash perdió mucho. Soma tarjeteó demasiado SCV. Incluso perdió hasta el primer button.
Is there a universe where you double command center to counter two? No, absolutely not. Never.
Si Soma hace 9 pull, adiós Flash. Flash mete un micro CV, el más grande del mundo. Te para los 6 Eggling eso con 2 CV.
Could Flash have just backed and defended for 3-4 minutes?
No, yo siento que Flash ahora sí no va a ser el command center. Ya no.
After he made
3 juegos seguidos command center. Ahora te tiene 4.
And attacked before the Mutalisks? No, he was basically fucked.
No. Estamos hablando de cosas diferentes. Estamos hablando de una barraca aterrizando a que tú decidas tu defensa. La defensa la decides tú. Tú pones la Sunken que tú crees que sea necesaria. Flash ya va llevando la barraca para bajarla. Y en el momento que baja, los Eggling estaban abajo y todos pasaron. Ninguno se bugueó para afuera. Eso es suerte. Eso es lo que decide el juego. Si el juego decide te bugueo para el lado allá, te bugueo para el lado. Tú no decides para dónde van cuando eso pasa. Eso lo decide el juego. Su suerte. En el momento que cayó la barraca, todos pasaron. No se quedó ninguna afuera. Normalmente la computadora te dice, tú para allá. Todos entraron. Eso no lo decides tú. Eso no es dándole clic aquí. Eso es el juego. Te manda para donde va. Y entraron, no sé. Perdió Flash. Ya.
I don't know. That was a good game from Soma, man. Yeah, like when
si Soma hace más de una Sunken, entonces pierde un drone. Y pierde más minerales. No, está de parte de Soma. Eso fue situacional. Eso fue esa situación y ya. Yo digo que eso definió el partido. No, bastante porque perdió bastante SCV ahí en ese momento Flash. Pero justificación, no. Nadie mandó a hacer a Flash la barraca de atrás. Flash hizo la barraca de atrás para evitar la confrontación con los drones que sacó Soma, porque eso es una estrategia de que si tú haces el Command Center, los Cells te suelen mandar como 4 drones para joderte, porque da tiempo. Y Flash decidió hacer la barraca atrás, pero cuando él la levanta y la va a fosforar y la baja, todos los Cycles estaban abajo de la barraca. En esa situación, todos los Cycles pasaron para adentro. Eso no es que Soma es bueno, eso no es que Flash es bueno, eso fue cosa de juego. Boom, para adentro. Nadie mandó a Flash hacer la barraca de atrás, culpa de Flash. Pues, va a ser 4 a 2. Polestar. Veo a tu dólar. Tiene 50 centavos ahí. O está 2 a 1. Da 50 centavos de vuelta. Ya, 3 minutos. Voy a orinar de nuevo que estoy hidratándome de más.
Okay. What's up? What is there between tagging Elias and reinforce? To be honest, that was like the worst thing that could have happened for Zerg. You need to pick one fight at a time. You can't let Terran. It's kind of the same thing that happened on Octagon. There's always some interaction where Terran pushes out, pressures, and then needs to come back.
25 centavos. Consejo para Hardy que separe los looks. Que separe los looks y cierre las piernas. Bueno, 1 minuto para la cuarta partida. Flash 2. Soma 1. Dejaste las piernas abiertas y las hemorroides afuera.
Actually, I don't think Flash will command center first anymore after this game. So this was
pero siento que Soma está jugando demasiado. Este último partido hizo bastante cycling. Hizo una arrancada. Hizo una injusticia.
I don't think he's gonna do it again.
Así es como tienes que jugar la Flash loco. Si le juegas de tú para tú para macro, está difícil. ¿Cómo que te hago, men? No, te voy a spamear el resultado en WhatsApp. Aquí ya estamos todos. Esto es hasta que... hasta el amanecer. Oíste, bebé.
Bet on CC first. Do they have coaches or something they can talk to in between games? Yeah, they probably have like friends they talk to, maybe, or depend. I don't know. I don't think either. I don't think it depends on what kind of. Yeah, they can talk to anyone between games.
No, no creo que lleguen al último mapa.
You bet me a compliment?
No creo. Va a ser 4-1 o 4-2.
I got lots of compliments for you, Mars.
No, no puede hacer CC de otra vez. Si hace CC first, se lo van a tragar. Soma va a ser un inpull. O un overpull. Va a ser un pull.
They are. Yeah, what the fuck? You guys think
no se va,
they're
se
gonna
queda
get
aquí conmigo. Me siento como Kerrigan.
When in between games they're like fucking, what is this, chess? Like, make sure you don't go to the bathroom and put some anal beads up your ass? Like, bruh. They can do whatever the fuck they want in between games, man.
¿Y este quién es? ¿Quién es el figurín este?
I don't think Flash consults with anyone, to be honest. No, the best TVD player is Royal. And then between Light, I mean, I think even Rush is better than Light, to be honest, in TVZ.
No, no llegan más points. 4-1, 4-2. 4-3 no va a pasar. No creo.
Yeah.
No, demasiado dinero por petróleo. O sea, con eso compramos la mina de petróleo. El pozo completo lo compramos.
You watching me on the big screen, damn.
Ahí viene el cuarto juego. Si Flash gana este. Mi amor, ¿por qué tú no te vas a dormir ya? Dios. Esos animales que andan contigo y no se te despegan. Está rota en sueño. Pero si yo no me voy para la cama, no se va para la cama la cabrona esta. El chino se parece a Sergio. Polestar. Aquí fue donde perdió contra Jadon. Aquí no va a ser el CC First. Y se quedó. Por favor, Flash, no me hagas un CC First. Hazme un supply y después hazme una barraca y después haz lo que te dé la gana.
Well, I can't wait to sleep too. When I'm dead. Alright. Game 4. Ah. But this is the game he goes Rax expand. But Flash got probably the worst spawn. Because if he walls, oof. I think even if this is like, luckily for Soma, any wall here is so bad. Yeah, this I don't think Terran has such a hard time holding this. He needs to 8 depot at least. Oh, it's 8 racks. 8 racks. Whoa, 8 racks? I actually am not sure. So you need to make a bunker anyway.
Un 4 pool contra un 8 racks.
I'm not sure.
Ay, Dios mío.
I mean, I don't know. I think if this was if this was like a 9 depot 11 racks, I think Terran would just be donezo. I think this one can be a bit ambiguous. If Terran scouts this very early, just puts a bunker down at his natural.
Le va a dar tiempo a Flash a ver que es un popul. Porque va a ser doble scout.
This is a bit unclear. Wow, but Flash is scouting the wrong direction. So Soma, top right. The SCV is going to run into these lings. I actually don't know. This is going to be a nail biter, to be honest with you. Like, this is really...
Whoa, Flash!
Out in Africa. What is he doing?
Ay, Dios mío.
The SCVs need to get in front of the Marine. They need to block before the lings get in there. Whoa, but then... Whoa! Whoa! Get the...
Coño, Flash se demoró con ese marín una eternidad. No, un popul hacer, qué descarado, qué descarado el Soma ese ser. Un popul.
Honestly, though, I think from a mind game perspective, I think Flash actually won that, but he got the worst
Flash
spawn.
tenía esa partida
He actually
también,
got the worst spawn.
Yo Flash hubiese dejado
left,
un obrero. Un obrero y bajaba el resto completo para abajo.
Right in that position is like the worst war spawn. No, he can't. No. He can't go command center first anymore because it's too like. Now the state of like the momentum is too chaotic. Basically, it's too random. I'm feeling it, man. I don't think he can go command center first anymore.
Van a seguir directo para el quinto. Esto me demuestra que Soma no tiene confianza ninguna. Flash tenía esa partida también a hacer. Yo sé. Se demoró cantidad para virar el Marín. El Marín siguió de más.
I mean, I told you guys, 4-3 Soma, 4-3. 4-3 Soma. I said 4-3 or 4-2 Soma.
Empieza ahora, ya está por la mitad. Quedan 3 juegos. Bueno, y este. Pero ese 4 pull me dejó. Eso lo hace la gente cuando no sabe, no sé.
I'm just waiting with a bated breath to see the openings. Nah, Hatch first. I'm telling you guys. Why this would be actually in these positions, Terran cannot command center first. Because Zerg is gonna scout him first with the Overlord. See 11 Rex. Wow. I'm telling you, once the momentum is gone, it's hard to mind game people. Mind gaming is like a compounding thing, you know, like the more you're winning, the easier it is to fuck with your opponent. But actually, someone went for a pull first. Wow. That's quite bad for Zerg. He's not gonna be happy with this. But actually, this is gonna be a 3 hatch. No, it's just gonna go 12 gas. Yeah, Flash.
Bueno, ya Flash sabe dónde está, ya vio lo velón.
Honestly, Flash. To be fair though, these days, I really do think 12 hatch against.
Ni va a scoutear.
Is 12 hatch favorite.
No vayas a sacarse Marín.
So, in my opinion, Terran needs to play a bit like this, but Flash is really good at that. Flash is really good at mixing. He's just really good at the psychological aspect of the game.
Ahí, si no hace falta scoutearlo, sabe dónde está.
That's his greatest strength, to be honest.
Está bien.
And he's really good at converting advantages. But
se está demorando Soma para hacer el lair. Lo está haciendo al minuto 3, pasado al minuto 3. Normalmente lo quieres hacer a 2.58 o 2.57 por ahí.
So, Rax expand against a pull first opening. Zerg is slightly behind. And Terran can put a lot of pressure on with the first few Marines here. He did open with the third depot very early.
Soma va a esperar que saquen los marines.
Wow,
Flash es muy inteligente.
This is the worst thing that could happen for Terran. But he does kill one of the Lings, so actually that was pretty good. If 2 Lings got into his base, that would have been really, really annoying to deal with.
Valkyria.
And actually, that was a factory, no? Did he see the factory?
Sí, sí vio la factory.
This was not ideal for Zerg. Wow.
Está alinero. Está alinero, Soma. Tiene que ver esa hidra. Tiene que haber ese...
Now, honestly, most okay, well, this is quite bad if he doesn't find this.
Flash va a dar la maldita
SCV.
vuelta para cautear esa mierda.
Quite bad if he doesn't find the SCV.
Si ve el Den, Soma está muerto.
He's gonna get a free scout.
Si ve el Den, Soma está muerto. Hace 3 bunkers y tiene 2 factories. Se va a salir a tanque.
This is very bad for Zerg.
Wow. Mira la cara de Soma. Mira la cara de Soma, la cambió.
He needs to hide the Hydras at least.
No, sí, sí.
I don't think he saw the Hydras. So most of the time when you go mech, you don't really get an academy very early.
Aunque no va a tener suficiente mineral Flash.
Problem is,
canceló una factory bien. Canceló una factory, eso tenías que hacer. Pero el búnker le va a dar aire y va a sacar más marina y va a hacer 2 búnker. Tiene que hacer 2 búnker. Mínimo. La pared, si... No, esto es un all-in. Esto es un all-in. 3 búnker. ¿Y es a Hydra o a Lurker? A Lurker. No, le va a dar tiempo a Flash. Saca más marina Flash.
This looks hard to bust. I really don't know. Like, I haven't seen the situation often myself, so... Tank is
Fíjate
out,
que no, la otra factory no está haciendo nada.
It's gonna be tight. I think Terran just holds, though.
Uf.
Like,
no, Flash, ni hagas el gas. Flash es a reparar esa mierda.
There's still a chance for Zerg. There's still a chance, but...
Uy, no hay chance. Ninguno ganó Flash. ¿Repara Flash?
To be honest, that's also really close.
¿Repara los bunkers Flash?
But I can't believe it's... You really, at Zerg, you really can't let the SCV re-scout you. Like, you have full scouting information. Like, you have an overlord that can see whatever comes out of the
No, ya esto es un... No, ya pierde
Soma.
ya.
To let that SCV re-scout him
Le
like
ganó Flash por ese SCV estilo Warrior que mandó por acá, se la pingue para allá y después regresó. Por eso fue que ganó Flash, porque iba a perder ese juego. El Flash estaba haciendo el build que pierde contra el Luke Rush. Por eso fue que ganó Flash. Eso es suerte. Bueno. Ganó Flash 3-2. Yo dije 4-2. Se está cumpliendo. Mi dinero, Flash. Warrior, estás perdiendo 75 centavos. Vamos, vete a dormir ya. Vete a dormir ya. Deja a papá solo aquí, por favor. Me da cositas.
Unplayable if the bus doesn't work. Yeah, absolutely unplayable. He has no drones.
Ahora le va a hacer el
no drones that game.
Doble por.
No
Voy a buscar más agua, que se me seca la garganta hablando desde hoy a las 6 de la tarde, casteando las nalgadas que le dio teclado a todo el mundo aquí.
Wow, that was really bad for Soma, honestly, man. games you felt Flash's map hack or not? What do you mean, man? They're just fucking concluding this dumb fucking thing, man.
Unos coquitos. Unos coquitos para despertar. Tiene café. Reiko está llamando a Soma. Soma está al dinero. O sea, yo no quiero decir nada porque todo se vale. Una competición, todo se vale. Full pool, ya lo vieron. Pero Soma ha ganado los 3 games, los 2 games al dinero.
Is there more round left? Yes, man. It's best of 7. Bill D918, what's up, brother?
Qué rico están los coquitos.
How did Flash win the first game with the Knights Command Center first?
A partir de ahora, estos son los juegos más difíciles para Flash. O para el que sea que esté en esta posición, porque tienes ya la victoria ahí entre tus dedos. Y es cuando, cuando realmente te empieza a estresar. Cuando realmente empiezas a desesperarte.
Oh my god, man. Wild.
Fue ese siberiano que se coló. En cuanto Soma lo vio, dijo, mierda. Y si tienes un wall y estás haciendo metales, no vas a tener marines.
Oh my god, dude.
No sé si Soma lo improvisó o era lo que tenía preparado Soma.
Oh, it's crazy. Noctis can use the
2 minutos,
emotes now.
muchachones. Teclado galla, me hago sudar.
Oh my god, dude, please. I mean, I want at least the 7th game, man, please.
Ese Raiko no le explicó bien cómo se hace el all-in. Soma se equivocó. Las tiras estuvieron atrasadas como por 20 segundos para hacer look. Yo me pregunto si eso fue una improvisación de Soma. Porque no, Soma no tiende a hacer cosas así de vez en cuando, pero una final empatado a 2 se vale todo. Eso no se lo esperaba ni Flash. Creo que fue un buen build el que hizo Soma. Flash, man, su instinto de letal, su instinto de warrior, hizo mandar el segundo SCV por todo. Le dio la vuelta a la manzana. Serie. Y llegó a tiempo y lo vio a pila con el Den. Y cuando tú ves la natural con 2 drones nada más. No, Link. A mí lo que me sorprendió es que Flash perdiera el búnker de esa manera. No reparó ningún. No reparó ningún búnker.
He's very aggressive in a, like, he gambles on getting some kind of advantage from the early game, and then he's very good at converting that advantage. Whereas most players try to play like a much more stable style, Flash will just gamble a lot and try and end with the timing. And I think the first 2 games, like, Soma almost closed the gap despite the builder disadvantage.
Vamos a ver. Si lo gana Flash, mi predicción se hace realidad.
Modern TVZ late game.
Ganarle 2 partidas seguidas a Flash así.
Modern TVZ late
cuando has perdido ya 3. Está difícil. Está difícil.
What do you mean modern TVZ late game?
Es 4 pools de Javier. ¿Contra el Pro te funcionará el 4 pool? Los pros son demasiado buenos. Hacen daño en área. Los de CV son tanqueadores, pero hacen daño. Vaya, si no estás metido aquí, no te hacen daño. Tiene el rango 0.
It's right there, the Google Play points.
Qué lindo, se queda al lado mío. Oh. Yo que era de perro y odiaba a los gatos. Se va a llevar la 5ª Champion. Pues sí, Hardy te va a meter un popul violento. Se sorprendió que la estaban filmando mientras comía. Alexa, call mom. Hey Google.
Wow, honestly, it's really crazy how Flash feels so intimidating still. He's just such a behemoth, man. It's really crazy. Like, he makes even Soma feel like an underdog.
Soma se está comiendo las uñas. Porque yo... Flash no se ve presionado. Soma se ve inclinado.
Flash,
su forma de jugar. Pero Flash se siente así.
Bonnet PL.
Pasa que está en su casa streameando. ¿Cómo es posible este suceso?
Yeah, he's just undisputed in the mental game, man. Psychological warfare genius.
Este es un buen mapa para Terran.
It's crazy how he's always right.
Este es un buen mapa para Terran.
I'm surprised he even lost with random. I feel like he is the ultimate random player. Alright, last two
No
games.
me hagas un CC first, Flash. Ya hiciste tu CC first, ya no hagas otro CC first. Gana esta partida.
The thing is, these breaks that they take in between the games are massive too. They're massive resets for the mentals.
Bueno, muchachones.
I feel like now
si gana Flash,
the game's fresh again. The
si gana
series is a bit fresh. I'm not quite sure
si
what
gana
to
Soma,
expect.
tie break, match
But
point.
my gut feeling I just think.
O sea, yo no voy a respirar hasta que yo no vea la barraca esa después del suplex. Si no veo la barraca... Si no veo la barraca después del suplex...
When you think too much about it, I mean, Flash could whip... like, logically, Flash could go command center first again. Nine pull. Is it? No, that was an overpull.
Hazme la barraca, Flash, por favor.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I just had this feeling that he isn't gonna command center first again.
Yo creo que Flash tiene visión.
Think about it too much.
Yo creo que Flash tiene visión.
Honestly, going overpull like this and then drone scouting as well is very... he's looking for the Adorax SUV? That was a very smart adjustment. Was he looking for the Adorax SV or did the Overlord get in the natural in time? I'm not sure. I'm starting to get tired. So, this is, again, slight disadvantage for Zerg, but it's not as massive as, like, you know, you're playing against a command center first, so most of the time you'd rather take this than face a command center first, but this is also very comfy for Terran. Now, I do wonder, what is Flash? I mean, again, Flash, I think he went bio only one game so far. And it was the game on Octagon after he successfully command centered first into an eBay build. Now, I don't think Flash will ever do something like a 2-Rax Academy, so he hasn't put down his eBay yet, so I think he's just going to go for a factory again.
Ya sabe dónde está. Violo.
And Rax expanding into mech against the pool first is quite comfy for Terran. But this time, I mean, last game on Knockout, you know, Soma went for just a big gamble. With the
Inteligente Flash no va a entrar.
And it just got scouted, and at that point the game is over.
No va a entrar.
Actually, Lurker Owens are very strong against mech builds in general.
Ya el SB estaba dichabado y...
tends to want to skip
Ahora que
Academy,
va a ser un stab por
and it
fuera
tends
de
to
la
want
base.
to make Goliaths to respond to Mutalisks. And
Nah, eso contra el ser es una estupidez.
unfortunately for Soma, I think Flash can kind of rule out that kind of build now.
Bueno, voy a contar, hay 6
You know, from last game,
y no hay speed todavía.
Basically,
O sea, eso le dice algo.
It's identical situations from last game. But Soma showed one of his responses. So
yo hubiese dejado de seguir buscando si hay una tercera.
And I get this feeling now that Soma from now on
y si no encuentro, pues lo dejo ahí afuera para ver dónde va a estar la tercera.
Really try and force the win through this, like, through his skill. I think now the mental warfare is done. I wouldn't be surprised if in the last game,
Va a jugar
if
a
someone
Golia
wins
de
this
nuevo.
game, I wouldn't be surprised if in the last game he will also open pull first. Just to force this kind of situation. But look, I mean, 3 factories.
No me gusta donde están las barracas, pues, las factory puestas.
The 2-hatch build is crazy. It's like he knows.
No me gusta donde están las factory puestas. Como que interrumpe el paso al comandante. Y las mutas siempre viajan en esa posición de abajo para arriba ahí, por atrás de las fábricas.
Like Flash is just so good at reading his opponents. It's so scary.
Y no sacaba ni esta muta, o sea, muta no va a sacar rápido. Sí. No va a sacar muta rápido. Tomó tercera.
Okay, well, this
y está redroneando de nuevo. No va a sacar muta rápido.
Technically not necessary, but he will use it to defend the front. I mean, this is good bunker. It stabilizes your defense basically because it covers the bunker. It covers the depots, but it also covers potential Ling run-bys into your, Nat when the Zerg is harassing the main base. But actually, look, Soma is gonna do something similar to what
no puesto en esa torreta Flash. Flash tiene que ver el mapa, ¿eh? Esto no es normal. Esto no es normal. Bueno, puso la torreta en la natural. Una muta, eso a Flash le dice que no mutió. Una sola muta, eso le dice Flash. O sea, puede ser un mind game. Flash es muy bueno hacer.
Look at how quick he is to make this decision. Wow, this guy is just so good.
Bueno, es la hora de mutear.
That's why I don't know about. I mean, you kind of have to show the Mutalisk, but I don't know about showing one Mutalisk like that.
6 muticas nada más.
Oh, this looks so bad for Zerg.
7-8.
This looks so bad for
viró.
Zerg.
Viró.
The fact that he went, like, I just don't get, this guy is such a sicko. Like, how does he go 3 factories like that against the 2-hatch build? He just knows, like, he's like, oh yeah, Zerg opened with a pull first. I don't even know what his SCV scouted, to be honest. It's so crazy, like, his optimizations are just disgusting, like, always. The fact that he can make this
vuelo que cazó Flash le da un buen respiro a Flash porque detuvo la producción por un tiempito. Eso en que no lo crea en esos niveles, sí se ve. Es duro. Bueno, ya vio que salió y va a entrar. Esto es bueno para Soma. Esto es bueno para Soma.
This looks so bad for Zerg, to be honest. Good timing. Good timing on the harass. I mean, this is going to put Terran all in, basically, because he's losing in a lot of SCVs, and wait a second, because Flash is kind of... No, he was just waiting for his tanks. Does Zerg just pull the trigger? Does he go all in, actually? Does he just spam Sunkens? That's too many Goliaths at home defending.
Uf.
Wow.
Uf, 4-2. Uf. Soma no está perdido. No está perdido, pero
does Soma go to defend, or does he try and cut off the reinforcements? Which one is the correct decision here? He is closer to the factories, but now he has no defense at his front door. He's relying on the Sunkens to keep the Goliaths at bay. Was this the right decision for Soma or not? Is he just gonna go into the main? Is he going on top of the... He's going on top of the factories and he's just building Sunkens at his main! This is such a pivotal moment! If he makes this work, this is the chatliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's just so hard to do this! And look at how Flash is reacting so quickly! Whoa! Whoa, but actually I think this is really good for Zerg! Oh my god, how is he doing this? Whoa! That's so scary to do.
Oh, ganó Soma, ser.
Well, my nipples are hard as fuck right now. Why, he's killing every single factory.
Oh, gana Soma.
Wow, Soma played so well this game. Wow, perfect rotation. Dude, Flash was so close to just winning.
No. Vamos al match point.
He killed literally every single factory. There's 2 Goliaths at bottom left, but... Oh no, that's 2 tanks. Wow, actually sending the 2 tanks there is so genius. I think there's too many Mutalisks now.
GG.
Oh my god. This is so scary, man.
Vamos al match point. Vamos al match point.
Wow,
Holy
I was
fucking
falling
shit.
asleep, but I can't
Que
believe
Flash no
it's
hace torreta,
7,
Cere.
bro. These games are fucking
Flash
crazy.
no hace torreta. Flash no hace ni esta fucking torreta. Fue por ir para allá, baja una torreta en la principal. Uf, el hype del... Todo el mundo como está. Séptimo juego. Mi amor, veo mi ya serie.
Why no turrets? Brother, I don't think you understand how tight these timers are.
Dios mío. Final match.
These guys are playing on
Final
the edgiest
round.
of the edge.
Fight.
It's hard to see it as a spectator, but think 12 hatch now? No, I think he might actually go pull. Well, match point. I actually think Soma might overpull again because I think he just. I think he just feels like that game was perfect rotation from Soma, just perfect understanding of the situation. Just
no, Soma tomó la decisión perfecta, loco. Se aguanta un poco abajo y después te da por Sunken arriba, los booleanos pueden con la Sunken y te rompa la factory. La decisión perfecta tomó Soma,
No. So I think Flash now, it's quite obvious what his game plan is. It's either he command center first or he goes for some kind of mech build like that. And I think if Soma's comfortable against what just happened, I think he'd be more than happy to go pull first again, like just overpull. On match point, I mean now like it's...
Vamos a ver en Match Point. Match Point sí es para jugar a metales. El Match Point en los marines no hacen buena... No hacen... O sea, no tienen... No tienen buena pegada a los marines en Match Point. Las distancias son muy lejanas. Aunque es un mapa de 2 y se ve estrecho, las bases están en todos los bordes y es difícil. O sea, las lomas son muy anchas y es más fácil para hacerte un sándwich ahí. Pero vamos ahí. Final round.
But if Soma just accepts that some games he takes a small,
pero que te brilla la mirada. Tú eres loco,
like he did in this game, then maybe
que gane, que gane. Hey, yo apoyo a Flash, pero que gane, que gane. Final round. No me hagan un football ni un barraca supply, nada más. Esas mariconas jueguen un juegazo de la final. El último juego de la SL oficial es este. El último juego oficial es este. Match Point es el mapa de ensueño para un Terran en la final. No soy un fan así.
Usually it's just $30,000 or something.
Uf. Le quitarás Tolki la galleta de la boca a Flash. Bueno, se le quitó la galleta en la boca. O sea, la galleta está en la mesa. Flash tenía la galleta en la boca, Soma se la puso en la mesa, Flash se la puso en la boca, Soma la puso en la mesa. Y ahora aquí, el que se la ponga en la boca ahora es en la galleta. Es el que va a ganar.
That's not how I meant the sound. I meant it the sound, man. I'm just saying, like, one person winning $30,000.
El que levante la galleta ahora de la mesa es el que gana.
Like, the amount of time all these guys put into
Soma le va a dar clase de estar a Soma.
Pretty.
Raiko, ¿no? A Raiko le va a dar clase
like if one
a Soma.
Person out of like the 50 people that play this game full time wins $30,000.
Bueno, el último juego.
It could be
Viene
higher,
el momento de la verdad. Por la Flash está transpirando ahí. Dióxido de carbono. Si yo estoy nervioso aquí y no me imagino esos dos. Esos dos deben estar con el corazón así, mira. Yo a ser el Fonpool ese ser. Por culpa del Fonpool. Por culpa de la barraca en el aire. Por culpa de las torretas. Bueno, ya. Todo eso es parte del pasado. Es como 0-0. El primero que gane. Que no hay cambio el semblante. Pobre o sea, a mí que gane el StarCraft. Que gane el StarCraft. A mí, mientras la gente sigue jugando StarCraft, yo estoy feliz. El match point. El match point significa el punto del partido. O sea,
I think match point is not a good map. I think it's tricky for everyone.
Yo siento que Soma va a querer ganar esto rápido porque este mapa para el ser no escala bien. Este mapa para el ser no escala bien porque de dos posiciones y es el mapa que menos base tiene en el StarCraft. Así que creo que Soma va a intentar algo bien cabrón y terminar el juego rápido. Y lo malo que tiene Terra en este mapa es que no se puede hacer un wall en la natural anti-cycling. No hay manera. Tiene que hacer un wall recto y a Flash le salió la barraca que sale el marín por abajo. Así que más no podía estar. No, Flash no irá Command Center first.
Wall with the Command Center first? Where does he put the depot? The fucking producer looking away at the depot positioning matters whether he puts it at the net. Okay, this makes it seem like it might be Command Center first. Whoa! That's a very early scout. He's looking for a potential proxy racks, or he's gonna go harass. Honestly, this kind of very early SCV can do so much damage. This early drone can do so much damage against the wall. I don't think he will Command Center first. Oh my god, he does. See, I fucking told you guys, man. Just open fucking pool first, you dumb piece of shit. Whoa, but this drone is gonna create so many problems. Whoa! How on reaction pull I think is early enough. I don't think this is good for Terran. I don't think this is good for Terran at all. Whoa, Flash is choking! Really, the Command Center going down is okay. He wants to block... The thing is, he needs to just block the racks forever. If he kills an SCV here... Whoa! Block the fucking racks, mother... Whoa, yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe it's coming down to this, man. Holy shit. I just don't know how Terran holds on. The Zerglings are going to come so quickly.
Esto es un all-in
he's getting gas for the speed as well.
Soma.
He's hiding the drones.
Esto es un all-in de Soma. Va a ser Zergling Speed.
Wow. And the thing is with this wall,
Flash tiene que hacer un búnker. Al momento que se acabe la barraca, tiene que hacer un búnker. ¡Pah! Y bloquear esa mierda ahí.
I think this pull is not. I don't know. The thing is, he's trying to get on top of the SCV, building the racks. So unfortunate for him that the SCV is literally dodging all the drones. But I don't think he's gonna be able to finish this racks actually anymore. The Lings are coming out on time. Wow, this is gonna be so close. The rush distance is very, very far, and the bunker goes down.
Oh, le va
But he does have vision.
Flash, saca todos los SCV que tú tienes, mi hermano.
He's just drilling through like a Chad, trying to kill even more SCVs. This is super all-in from Zerg, though. He doesn't have a natural. He needs to prevent this Marine from going inside of the bunker, because if the Marine gets inside the bunker, if Terran somehow stabilizes this, he's actually fine.
Perdió Soma.
He's actually fine.
Perdió Soma, loco. No, levantar y todo el mundo para acá. Levantar todos los CV para la natural.
Whoa, I think Zerg is cooked.
No, olvídate de la principal.
Oh, he's gonna lose one Marine though. That was a massive pick-off.
Ese Marine que hacía ahí, Flash, tú eres anormal. Levanta a todo el mundo para la natural.
Well. He's trying to run more Lings by. Why? Why? This is so bad for Soma.
Gana Flash.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's gonna end
Gana
like
Flash.
This.
Gana Flash.
Well, but he doesn't have that many STVs. Actually, if he kills all the STVs, there's no STVs to repair the bunker. He just needs to pull enough Lings. Don't pull the trigger too early. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think this is too good for Terran. He's running even more Lings by. He needs to just abandon this main base.
Sí, abandona la main base.
But now Zerg just expands as well.
Bueno.
I don't think this is good for Terran. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Well, I feel so bad for Flash. Oh my god, dude.
Pero Flash, ¿por qué no abandonó la main? Pero Flash, ¿por qué no abandonó la main? No entendí qué hizo Flash. Flash lo tenía ganado, ¿sabes? No entendí qué hizo Flash al final.
Dude, no way. I think they should actually.
Porque Flash entró.
Yeah. Terran was 100% dead. Terran was 100% dead.
No entendí, me quedé vacío. Ya tenía el búnker. Ya tenía el búnker hecho porque él fue a la principal.
Wow, dude. Big payday if you bet on fucking Soma, man. My prediction was
Todos los drones estaban adentro. Soma no tenía nada en la base de él. Todo era puro Zergling. Todo era puro Zergling. Flash tiró ese partido ahí.
Wow, dude.
No hacer que mierda ese final. No, Flash lo tenía ganado 100%, loco. 100% tenía búnker en la natural. Me llevase todos los SCV para natural. ¿Y qué iba a hacer Soma? No tiene drones. Era puro Zergling nada más. No puedo creer hacer. Flash se bloqueó ahí al final.
Wow, so crazy, man.
No entendí, me quedé estupidofacto. Me quedé estupidofacto, Warrior, tu dólar de vuelta. Me quedé estupidofacto, no entendí. No entendí. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasó? Algo que yo no vi. Soma mandó 4 drones, más el que tenía 5. Y todo lo que hizo fue Zergling. Estaba haciendo un hatchery, pero tenía en la base que 5 drones. Y Flash tenía más de 12, el CV tenía como 15. Me quedé vacío. No entendí hacer. No entendí.
Whoever said
no entendí. Wow.
ever beat him on the same map, same thing, Massling. So fun.
No, hacer así no. El Flash se me bloqueó ahí hacer. ¿No van a poner replay?
He's just drilling through like
Y
a
hay
Chad,
4 drones aquí, ya perdió
trying to
uno.
kill even more SCVs. This is super all
Y
in
este
from
marín
Zerg, though.
se
He
le
doesn't have a
bugueó ese
natural...
marín, y bueno, pero menos mal entró.
He needs to prevent this Marine from going inside of the bunker, because if the Marine gets inside the bunker, if Terran somehow stabilizes this...
Ese es el Gane. Ese es el Gane. Ese es el Gane.
He's actually fine! He's actually fine! Fucking dying!
Este marín lo perdió.
Whoa, I think Zerg is cooked.
Zerg is cooked. El ser está cocinado. Ya está muerto.
Oh, he's gonna lose one Marine though.
Ese marín no tenía que haber salido para allá. Ese marín es el búnker y está todos los SCV para acá. Y rodear al búnker con 4 SCV. Soma no tiene nada. Todo lo que tiene es puro Segling. Y hay 4 drones en la base de Terran. O sea, le está minando ahí con qué.
That was a massive pickoff. That was a massive pickoff. And now he's gonna kill a lot of SCVs. This is link speed as well. He's trying to run more links by.
Y incluso mata a 2 Segling más. Estos drones...
Wow, this is so bad for Soma.
Flash la tenía ganada hacer. De pingas. Se bloqueó Flash.
Oh. Wow.
Se me bloqueó Flash. Hasta los grandes se bloquean. Me quedé... No puedo ni celebrar la victoria de Soma porque me quedé estúpido facto con la decisión de Flash al final.
Can we get a Flash interview? When you get, honestly, match point top right spawn against Zerg is miserable.
Bueno.
All of your walls are fucking dog shit.
Gana Soma 4-3.
That map is not playable for Terran when you
Se acaba la SL21. Se acaba la carrera de Flash en la ASL. Tenemos Soma segunda victoria. En la ASL tiene 2.
Really, really so close, man. It's so crazy. Oh my god, man. What the fuck? Well, Big Jip was right. At the end of the day, I didn't curse anyone. I was just right. No, for the sake of continuity, I will wait until the last moments of the stream and then I'll go
bueno, aquí lo dejamos, muchachones. Ya son las 3 y un pasado meridiano. Honestamente, no sé qué hizo Flash en esa última partida. Me dejó tirulato. La tenía ganada 100%. Que me diga lo que quieran. Tenía la última partida ganada y decidió pelear la principal. Tenía todas las tropas de Soma trancadas en su principal. Y unos 5 o 6 drones droneando en casa de Soma. Y Flash tenía más de 10. Tenía como 14, creo, de civil. No sé por qué Flash decidió pelear la principal. Perdió. Ganó Soma. Mejor decisión por parte de Soma. Yo sabía que Soma iba a intentar terminar algo rápido. Este mapa no escala bien para el cel. Vio el Command Center y canceló el hatchery y hizo el pull con velocidad y le salió. No, ahí no hubo suerte de ningún tipo. Ahí ganó Soma. Flash se cagó. Tomó una decisión. No sé por qué defendió la principal. Era levantar y jugar en la natural. No hubo suerte ahí. Ahí Soma tomó mejor decisión. Flash tomó la peor decisión que podía tomar. Pelear la principal. Flash gana $10,000. Arriesgó. O sea, yo sabía. Ese Command Center inicial es una mierda. Es una mierda. Es uno de los builds más malos que existe. Pero Flash se sale con la suya porque no es el Laden. Es un 1 contra 1, 7 juegos. Y hay mucho juego mental ahí. Ahí le dieron la premiación a Flash. Decisión pésima de Flash, sí. Horrible opening en un mapa de 2. Y horrible defensa. O sea, ya la había ganado, o sea, tenía el búnker con 2 marines. Y ya, y todas las tropas estaban entretenidas dentro de la main de él. Y era meter el búnker 2 marines más y eran 4. Rodear el búnker con 4 de civil. ¿Y qué va a hacer Soma? Si tiene en la base de Terran, tiene 4 drones en la base de Terran. 4 drones en la base de Terran. Bueno, se acabó la SL. Se acabó la SL, muchachones. Arriba, felicidades, tienes tus $2 de vuelta. Gana Soma, tiene 2. Flash se queda con 4. Y a ver si vuelve porque seguro se quedó picante. Le quitaron la galleta de la boca a Flash y se la come Soma. Se la come Soma. Bueno, muchachones, los quiero mucho. Las 4 de la mañana casi aquí, 3:45. Se me cuidan, duerman rico. Sueñen con los angelitos. Sueñen con Soma. Los quiero mucho, muchachones, se me cuidan. Bye bye.